Timothy Martin is my name, and I'm known as Mr. Apple. The name came about. I really can't take credit for the name. This was well, I play poker, and once I was just sitting at a table and I was telling all the guys around me about I'm about to open up an Apple store in the French Quarters, and one of the guys just said Mr. Apple, and it just clicked to me, and it was more or less I'm known for my hats, so the guy, and he just came about that, and I loved it when he showed me the logo.
What would you say is probably like the most popular?
Hands down, our praline apple. We're the only people that do the praline apple, and it is the best in the city. It is a caramel pecan apple dipped in our handmade praline. So it is delicious. It gives it balances the sugar from the praline with the tartness of the apple. So you know you get your sweet tooth and a little bit of healthy in there. It's hidden, but it's in there.
The pralines or pralines, however you want to say it. I am from New Orleans, but to be honest, from New Orleans, we used to call it growing up pecan candy. That's what it was called with that. So with that one, so New Orleans is in the South is really known for that. So to have a candy store in New Orleans and in the French Quarters and not to sell pralines was just like you really can't. You have to have it. I was a street vendor, and when I used to sell the apples, bananas, and fruit on the street, and one day, out of nowhere, a guy appeared at the red light and handed me 2 candy apples and just said, "Try this." Something just sparked in me. I'm like, this is it, because growing up, that was my favorite thing to do at Mardi Gras for the parades. I always had to have a candy apple. That's what he would do on his side job. He would make candy apples, and he started supplying me with the apple. And we were selling out every day. We would be selling 100 and something. And once I started doing it on myself, you know, everybody would come up and they'll want the apples. And a couple of times I would be out. Some lady would come from Baton Rouge, and she would get mad at me with that. So that right then and there, I thought I was onto something, and that's when I wanted to open up my own candy store. About a year and something after Katrina, and then so the French Quarters was pretty much desolate. They didn't have too much action in there, and this space came up, and so I said this would probably be the exact place to open up the candy store. And I signed the lease in December 2007, and we opened up in February 2008.
As far as the holidays, we do every major holiday, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Halloween. Halloween is actually our busiest when it comes down to apples, and Christmas. We also do, you know, regular little holidays.
Mexican Heritage Month, we had the red candy, and then we dipped it in chamoy and tahini. Of course, we did BLM. We have a BLM apple. Check out our YouTube video for that. Yeah, Valentine's Day, New Year's,
St. Patrick's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all that. We have something for all. You know, Halloween, we go with witches. We try to do like cone hats, which will actually, everything we do, let me say, everything we do be edible.
Okay, so we always do the witch, but I was like, you know what? I have some glitter that's edible. So I did the chocolate, and then afterwards I put glitter and some luster dust, which makes her shiny. And then I was like, she needs eyelashes. So I added some eyelashes, and I use a skewer with white chocolate to draw on all the details. And these little eyeballs are candy. And this is an ice cream cone. And I just dipped it in chocolate. And then I put more chocolate around to make it a hat. And then these are little like sour candies, those little skulls.
The goal was to provide a superior product and to give the customers a wonderful experience coming into Mr. Apple. And I think that we have honed that over the year with it. We do have a saying in here, most everybody come in and say it smells real great, but we love, well, the taste to be a lot better than the smell.